Look at her grinning. She's excited. We got hogs on the club. It's the last week in April, and some hogs finally showed up. Maybe some sausage hogs in this bunch. So we're gonna go in here and bait the trap up, show y'all a little bit about what we do to get ready. 13 volts, so we should be plenty good to drop the gate. The Big and J. It's good stuff.
This is the nasty stuff. It will make a cockroach vomit. Oh, it's so gross.
Alright, we got our corral set up with 3 sacks of corn, about half a bucket of sour corn. That mess is nasty. And some B&J. The B&J kind of has a molasses smell too. Got some salt and stuff. They love people to draw them on. Got our hog boss controller. And we're down here in the bottom, don't have real good signal. But we got enough signal on this that we can drop it. So everything's set up.
Both of them south. All right. Look at these. These good eating sausages. I can't believe that one went through the track. This sucker went through that fence, so he ain't waiting no time.
Did y'all see him running?
Yeah.
Y'all could see him when I shot
I
him.
pulled up on the four-wheeler and I was like,
I saw him
stop.
run through the fence. I pulled up there, was jumping out, and you about that time I saw you throw up and shoot.
Rolled him up, didn't I?
Oh yeah. Whew.
Them suckers 125, 30 pounds.
I know that's what I've been saying, ain't it?
Get a picture of all that. Got the cooler here. Let them chill out for a couple of days. They'll cut up better, won't they, Kenny?
What are you doing, Bradley?
Look here. He's in there trying to steal my corn. He got put in jail. Piggy jail. So they going to piggy heaven, huh, Michael? Y'all got in trouble, didn't you, boys? Hey. Y'all got in bad trouble. Come over here and mess with me, don't you? What you do? of 7 is better than none. Where you go? There 4 of them is, we ain't got to worry about no more. We're going to skin these dudes up and make some sausage out of them. Alright, now comes the good part. We're going to make some smoked sausage, link sausage. I'm going to show y'all how I do it. We've got our 4 little pigs we caught. I deboned them out. And we got 42 pounds of wild pork meat. I went to the local butcher shop and got some casing and some fat back. This is just domestic fat trimmings off of some pigs they killed. I got 13 pounds of this I'm going to add to it. So I'm going to have about 55 pounds of sausage we're going to make. I'll show you what all else it's going to take. We got our casing right here. I've got some, if you ain't made it before and you're going to make some when you hang it up in the smokehouse or something, you're going to need some butcher's twine. This is cotton twine. I've got my seasoning here, and our main seasoning we're going to use is Legs Old Plantation Seasoning. AC Legs Incorporated. AC Leg Incorporated. That's some pretty good smoked sausage seasoning right there. That's enough for 50 pounds. We're going to mix it all up. I'll put this in there. We'll put a little bit in a skillet and taste it and get it seasoned to taste. The few things that I do add to it is kosher salt as needed, pepper, black pepper is needed. This is our Tony's as needed, some red pepper, crushed red pepper, and we always keep some sage handy in case we want to add some more sage to it. Now, the one thing else is our cure salt. What I've done here, you can see the water in the bowl is kind of pink looking. That's our cure salt. I took a #1 cure salt's what I'm going to use for this because we're not going to hang this for a long period of time. We're going to smoke it about 24 hours, then it's going in the freezer. This is #1 cure salt, and for 50 pounds it's 10 teaspoons. And what I'll do, I put that in here, mixed it with some hot water, just enough to dissolve it, got it dissolved, put cold water in there so we're not putting hot water on our pork meat. Now that's mixed up and ready to go. One thing that we're going to do once we get the meat mixed up and everything, we're going to run it through the grinder twice. We're going to run it through the first time, mix it again in an ice chest, we're going to run it back through, and before we stuff it, we're going to add some water to it. We're going to pour this in there, but we're also going to need some more water to make that sausage stuff good and to make it firm up. And that's kind of play that one as it goes. You have to depend on the fat content and the moisture content in the meat. Something like deer would take a little more moisture in it. So I can't tell you exactly how much. Probably going to be 4, 5, 6 more cups of water besides this that goes in this sausage in about 50 pounds. So we'll see how that goes. We just got us an ice chest here, cleaned out, ready to go. We got mixing all of our pork fat in there with it. There's our sausage seasoning. I'm going to just put it to it. I already have made this amount quite a few times, and it you might want a little more than what it costs for 50 pounds sometimes. That's why I've got the other seasoning. I've got some extra sausage seasoning in case I need it. I already know I'm going to add just a little bit of black pepper to it. And like I said, I like to use a little kosher salt on it. We may adjust this a little bit. I'm not getting crazy with it. That's Tony's. Little Tony's. A little bit of sage. On the sage, I like a little more sage in my breakfast sausage than I do my smoked sausage. That's some red pepper. That's just going to give it a little bit of heat. Now we're going to go ahead before we grind it and add our pink salt. We're going to mix it all up. Ain't no easy way to do it. You just got to get your hands in there. Smells good. Looking good. Y'all can see right here, this is kind of coarse, and you can see the fat and the meat's not mixed real good. That's why we'll run it through the second time. Alright, that's all of it after it's been through the grinder one time. I'm going to mix it up again to make sure that all my seasonings are mixed in good. We're going to go ahead and cook a couple patties and test it on the stove. And if it needs any more seasoning, we'll mix it in as we stir this in. Alright, we got our sausage ready. I'm going to try it real quick. Just give it a little taste test. It's just right on the salt. I do think it needs just a little bit more spice to it. So I can do that with black pepper and red pepper. It could take a little bit more salt. It's not going to hurt it. So I may use a little bit more sausage seasoning. What I am going to tell you, if you haven't made sausage before, tasting it out of the skillet, like if it's kind of mild, it's actually going to be hot once you put it in the casing. Anything, once you stuff it, it's going to magnify a little bit. You know, when we cook it in a skillet, it's cooking a little bit of that pepper seasoning and salt out of it. So in the casing, it's going to be just a little bit more salty and a little bit spicier. All right, we're just going to take these casings, put them in a bowl of water. They got some salt on them. Let that salt rinse off and let the casings kind of soften up a little bit so the stuff will. We got just a little bit more of the sausage seasoning that I already had open another pack. I'm gonna put that on there. And I'm gonna control my hot with red pepper. That's what I like. I just want it hotter. I don't want it to taste different. It tastes good. So I'm just putting some kick in it. A little bit of red pepper, or a lot. That's gonna do it right there. All right, we're gonna stir that seasoning in good that we added. Get it good mixed up. We're gonna grind it one more time. After we grind it, we're going to put it back in this ice chest, add our water, stir it up, and then we're ready to stuff it. So, a couple more steps, it's going to turn out perfect. Just running it back through there again the second time. See right here how it's coming out. That's going to stuff really good. It's got that fat mixed good with that meat. It's going to be some good sausage. Y'all don't forget, safety first. Don't remove your hand guards and stuff like I did. Alright, we got a Yeti cup full of water we're going to mix with it. I'm going to mix that up, kind of see how it looks. Probably take another one. Takes a good bit of water mixed in with this. Probably 12, 14 cups of water there. It's looking pretty good. We're going to try that. I think it's going to stuff pretty good now. Makes life a whole lot easier when you go to stuffing it. Okay, we got our sausage stuffer loaded up. This is just a 5-pound stuffer. I really want to get me a 20-pound one, but they are kind of expensive. Kind of get it started right there. Pull all the air out of it. Tie me a knot in the end of that casing right there. Like so. Kind of pull it back up on there. And start going with it. Nothing to it. All right, that's 5 pounds. Tie a knot in that end. It's ready to go. Just like that, 20 pounds. Alright, I like to hang mine like that. I just got run through there twice and just loop it down like that and it ain't going nowhere. Still got wasps trying to get in here. Last one going in. How I do this, I got me a wash tub and got it half full of sand. I've also got it sitting up off this plywood. You can put tin under it, but I've got it insulated down here with air. I got it sitting up on some window weights down there, or pipe under it, whatever. And I give me some dry hickory, get my fire going. I'm gonna let it burn pretty hot right under this sausage for until I go to bed tonight about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and just let it burn out. I'll keep wood on it, keep it about 125, 130 degrees in here for 5 or 6 hours. Kind of watch a sausage, see what it's looking like. I don't want too much smoke on it, but I'll basically build like 2 fires in here. And once I get this dry hickory burning good, I'm gonna put some apple on it. If you mix the dry hickory and the apple, still a few wasps in here fighting these things all evening. If you mix the hickory and the apple, it kind of takes some of that bitterness out. Some people used to use sassafras or other fruits, but I found I like apple and hickory. The flavor's good. It takes some of that bitterness away from the hickory, the smoke, and you also don't want to smoke it too long. Some people smoke sausage too long and you get a real strong or bitter hickory flavor. I don't like that. So I'll show you how we end up doing it. It's not rocket science. Ain't nothing to it. Just got to have a good smokehouse. You can have one half this size and hang a lot of meat. We can hang about 150 pounds of meat in this one. We've done it. I think we did 160 one time in it, and a sausage. We got about 60 in it, and we're not even halfway full of this smokehouse. So, yep, y'all can see. As long as it's good enough that we can cut it, it's kind of firm, we can cut it up and put it in vacuum sealed bags and freeze it, we're okay with it. It doesn't have to be pre-cooked or anything, you know. We're going to cook our sausage anyways. So, we about got the fire going, so we're going to get it going a little bit more, put our apple in here with it, and start building it up. Close the door, let some smoke get on this sausage. Alright, we got that fire going good. About to run all the wasps out of here. Gonna let it get on that sausage good. I'm gonna shut this door. Let it build up in there. That's it. Alright, now comes the good part. Taking our sausage out of the smokehouse, and we'll show y'all how we cut it up and package it. We got a few sticks here. I've already cut up a good bit over here. But we've done tried it. I tried some this morning. It's good to go. But I got my cutting board set up, and I got me a mark right here you can see on my cutting board. So I normally cut all my sausage up about that long, and our vacuum seal bags, you know, be like this. So everything's pre-measured out. Everything will pretty much be the same size packets. Look at there. Perfection. Good to go. And the ones over the fire got a little bit hot last night. These are perfect right there. That's what I like to see. You can see the coloration on them. You can see how the ends did. That's perfect. And these are probably 50% cooked already, 25–50% cooked, so you don't have to throw them on the grill very long or whatever you're doing to cook them. They'll turn out perfect. We're just gonna take, like I said, 4 of these, slide them in there. Alright, that's it right there. Just as good as any out of the store. Maybe better. That's how we do all of our meats, our deer meat, pork, everything we fix, we vacuum seal it in the freezer, put a date on it. Be good for 2 years, maybe even 3 like that right there. Y'all be sure to subscribe to our channel, like and share our videos. We appreciate all the comments as usual. That's going to be it for this one. God's Country Hunting and Fishing, keeping it real. Hey everybody, it's Bradley again, God's Country Hunting and Fishing. It's March 21st, 2021, and we had a bunch of hogs down here in this bottom on our lease, but the water got up and it just got too hard for us to come down here and trap them. Well, we come back in here, we're still a little wet. We'll come back in here 2 evenings ago, and put out 150 pounds of corn, and it was hog tracks everywhere around this trap after this water got out of here. We hadn't been in here in a month, and we didn't have a gate set up, so we decided to bring a gate back in here this evening and set it up, because we had 14 or 15, maybe more, at least 14 hogs. I seen that many in one picture coming in the trap within 2 nights of when we put the corn out. So we're in here setting this gate up, got our Hog Boss gate controller, gonna see if we can catch these hogs this week or next week. Gonna put some more corn. We just got the gate in here and set up. We didn't try to record too much because it was so muddy. We had a hard time getting in here, but we're gonna bait it up, and we've got the battery and everything already hooked up. Got our solar panel up. It got a little water in there. We're gonna cut a little trench to let some of that water drain out so it won't be so muddy in there. Maybe it's just a mess right now, but we're fixing to set this gate up. We got like I said, we got our Hog Boss controller. We got our spy point camera set up. Got our HME batteries on them. Works a lot better. We're in a pretty bad location, but we do get enough signal down here to fire the gate and to get our pictures. We put 2 cameras out, so we got a backup. If one goes to messing up or whatever, we still got the other one working. So we're gonna finish setting this trap up. Just gonna tell you all a little bit about what we was doing, and see if we can catch these hogs, get them out of here.
We need to call, check it one more time.
Watch your feet and I'll just drop it. I don't check it.
I'm out of the way, I think.
You good?
Yeah.
Watch your hand.
Oh, oh my gosh.
You was right up there at it.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Good gracious.
We up here on a Saturday morning. Got our hogs in the trap. We dropped a gate on them a few nights ago. I think we got 13 in the trap. One little one outside. Still kind of hanging around. Couldn't get up here the last couple of evenings because of work. And we knew we were going to need some help in this muddy bottom to get these hogs out. So I had some guys from the hunting club come up with us, help us out. We got Mr. Larry Joe come up here last night to the camp. And yesterday evening he was going to come in here and check them out, I guess. And he got his four-wheeler stuck, so we're going to have to get his four-wheeler unstuck this morning and see how bad that is. We're going to get in here and show y'all what we got.
You gonna pull from there or you want to get further out?
I'd get a little bit further up yonder way. That shouldn't come loose. Should be good. Got a lot of stretch in that rope. Slingshot him out of there.
That's like a 22 with a break.
You
I don't think you'll push that ladder. You have to.
Well.
You have to.
Yeah, let's see if we can. Yeah,
I might get behind you and push.
You're going to have to get up here and turn around.
Let me get behind you and push.
Either that or get somebody up here with a winch.
They ain't never been out about that right
Need to take it out every once in a while, roll it up anyway. Oh, there you go. All right.
Bradley,
Come on.
let me help push here and you drive this thing. I got it.
Don't push, Larry Joe. It'll pull it. It'll pull it.
Okay. Give it a little gas there. Oh, yeah.
Amazing what them winches will do, ain't it?
Damn right.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Ow!
Bradley said when I see that.
Hey, about time to get a new cable, ain't it? That sucker. Oh, that sucker's in bad shape, man. I'm telling you. Shoot that one on the left looking at you. There you go.
You gonna shoot that spotted one?
Danielle, shoot that spotted one on the left right there, right between the eyes. Yep. Good shot.
Good shot, good shot. Pretty slick.
Don't fall down there, Joe.
Can you believe that?
Guys, country hunting and fishing, smoking that sausage, deer and pork. Here we go. Getting ready to smoke this sausage in here, getting it hung up. It's about 70 pounds right there. Got about 140 or 50 pounds to go. Alright, we finally got the sausage hung in the smokehouse. Some of it's still a little bit froze, but it'll straighten out here pretty shortly. Tell the difference between the pork and the deer. Everything from right here over's deer. That's Chad's and Michael's deer. Got about 200 pounds of sausage in here. We're fixing to fire up. Gonna be some good stuff. Got the smoke rolling. We got some hickory on there. We'll get it started with hickory. Once we get our hickory going, we're gonna put some apple in there too, and use apple and hickory to smoke this sausage with. That's the best combination I've found. We'll get this fire going good, shut the door up on it for a little bit, let it smoke for a little while, come back and check on it. We'll do that 2 or 3 times, build that fire up like that 2 or 3 times tonight before we go to bed. Let her rip. This wash tub's about half full of sand, and I've got that up off the floor of the off that wood so it won't catch that wood on fire. If you just put a pan in here like that and build a fire in here, you'd catch your wood on fire and burn your smokehouse down. But we got her going. This is our fresh apple wood that I've got cut. We'll put some of it on there. You know, for years I smoked with hickory, and some of the old timers, my dad and some of them used to say you need to put some sassafras in there to kind of take some of that bitterness away from that hickory. And I just found, man, this apple, I'm telling y'all, you get you some apple or maybe some other kinds of fruit trees, maybe some pecan, and add with this hickory. And I probably put about 30-40% apple to the hickory. And I'm telling y'all, it just turns out so good. It's such a different flavor than just straight hickory, and so much better to me. Alright guys, it's got about an hour smoke on the sausage in the smokehouse. So we're going to open it up, take a look at it. It's kind of foggy out here tonight. It's hazy. So y'all got to excuse the haze and the light. We're going to have a lot of smoke coming out of the smokehouse when we first open it up. But y'all watch this. So we'll kind of check the sausage, check the fire, add some wood to the fire, check everything out. It's looking good. Starting to get some of this deer sausage starting to dry up a little bit up here. Getting a little smoke on it. Looks pretty good right now. Got all the pork sausage down here on this end. Fire's still got plenty of coals in it. I'm gonna try to build it back up another time or two tonight. Just gonna stack some of the split hickory. I got split today on there. Just keep it on them coals. Alright, this is gonna be the second time we open the door on the sausage. Build another fire. This will be the third fire. So, let me show y'all what it looks like real quick. I'm gonna let that smoke clear just a second, but oh yeah, it's starting to look good. Starting to dry off a little bit. Look back there. Good looking sausage. Pork sausage back here. Smoking real nice. What I like to do is kind of move it around as it's smoking a little bit. Probably smoke one more time, then we'll take these pieces and just kind of move them, shift them around a little bit where they get smoke all the way around them on all the sides. Yeah, it's looking good. Move this around a little bit. Alright, it's like Christmas morning. The next morning, get to open the smokehouse, see what the sausage looks like. We built 3 fires on it last night, so we're going to check it out. Okay, there. That's what I'm talking about. Whole lot of goodness in this building. Old smokehouse is just a stud wall frame, 4x8, built out of plywood and just regular stud walls. Works perfect. Well, we got it all out of the smokehouse. This is our regular sausage right here. This is our pepper jack sausage. Kind of keeping it separate so I can package it separate. I'm gonna tell y'all what, this is a big old boar right here. He got away from us our first drop. We had some sows in here and he was in here with them. And we dropped it and missed him. Been 3 or 4 weeks ago. A snowstorm hit and he come back in. We had a chance to catch him, so we dropped it on him, and we just now got enough break in the ice to get up here on the roads to get to him and kill him. But Danielle did a good job shooting him and put him down first shot. But man, he's a big old bull. Got the Hog Boss gate controller system right there. We built the gate, set this trap up. It did the deal and got this big old smart boar in here. He's look at that dude. You think he wouldn't eat you up? That dude would eat you up. He's got the cutters. Big old head, big back. He's just thick. Look how thick he is across him. That's just a big old mean hog. Well, we're gonna get him out of here, and that's gonna be it on this one for now. Today is February the 26th, 2020. We're coming to the end of the 2019-2020 hunting season for us. And on our lease in South Arkansas, we've got really bad hog problems. We killed 104 in 2019, just on about 3,000 acres. So we're going to be setting up some new corral traps. We set up one last Saturday, and we're going in today to put the trigger mechanism on it and get it ready to try to get them used. All right, so we got in here, and what we're seeing is all of our feed's gone. This is the first time we just set this trap up. It's 5 panels round, 5 hog panels round, probably 30-40 foot in diameter. This is the gate. It's done got dark on us, so I'm doing the best I can with a video. But sure enough, the hogs hit it, and they cleaned up all the feed within 4 or 5 days. So they're still not real comfortable. They're kind of hanging around the gate a lot. The bigger ones are. So we're going to feed one more time before we set this trigger. Maybe come back 2 or 3 days from now and set this trigger on this trap. All right, so we just got our gate trigger set up. We got a cable coming through a pulley at the top of the gate. We got our gate up, and we got our cable coming back here to T-post. We got a piece of all thread at the top with a rope just going over it. All that's for is to keep this up higher so that the hogs don't hit this top cable right here. And then we got another piece of all thread here with a rope with just a little piece of wood with a flat spot on it. Just a piece of gum's what I had out here. And this stick here is our trigger stick. It's just stuck in the ground. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ready to set this probably Friday night. We're going to let them get just a little more used to it. We're going to take and tie some brush onto this trigger stick and put some corn and feed all around this, right in here around this trigger stick. And of course, we have not tested this yet, so this is the first test. And all I'm going to do, I'm just going to kick a stick right here, and we're going to see what happens. And it's done. That's what we wanted. Folks, February the 28th. We got our hog trap set up. It's Friday. We're going to stay at the camp this weekend, do some hog hunting, some hog trapping, try to get rid of some of these pesky critters. And we're going to go in and set the trigger on the hog trap if the pictures still look good, and we'll keep you posted. All right, so we got our trap baited up. All right, folks, we headed down in here to check the hog trap. We're gonna see if we got any hogs last night. We set the trigger yesterday evening late, and we'll see what happens. Show y'all what we got here at the camp. This is our walk-in cooler, and it's almost full. All right, me and Noah's up here this morning. We had some hogs come in the trap last night. Y'all can see we standing in water here. We had some electronic trouble on this electric shift on this four-wheeler, so I'm not gonna put it back in this water. We're gonna wait in here. We had some hogs come in, had a bunch of boars come in, and we dropped the gate on 2 boars. We're gonna go in here and knock them in the head, get them out of here. But we having to go with the duck hunting outfits this morning. Whole bottom's flooded. Y'all can see right here. We went in here a few weeks ago. It was a little bit lower than this, but it's a little deeper. So we just gonna wade in, tie a rope on them, drag them out in this water, get them out of there. We just about to get to the hog trap. We got the snowman back here. He got his snow camo on this morning. That's all right. I don't think they're gonna give us no trouble slipping up on it. They're probably about ready to get out of there. That is a big joker there. Both of them big. Come around this way, Mo. Come around this way. That fence is higher over there. Oh, you gonna come get me? Huh? You gonna come get me? Oh, you gonna come get me too, huh? There is shoot if one of them comes out of there. You bad, ain't you, boy? Huh? So, your bullet's gonna hit about 1.5 inches below your crosshair, inch below your crosshair. So like right there, I'd really get them from the side angle, like through the head, but right there, you can shoot just a little above between his eyes, where to hit him kind of right between the eyes, and it should drop him. Noah got his hog back there. He didn't know when he married my daughter he's gonna have to work. What you got there?
Coyote bait.
One giant coyote bait. Oh, nasty jokers. I'll take him to Mr. Bill. This is how you do it. All for a good cause. Get rid of the hogs and the coats. Yeah, she thinks she's big wheeling over there. She said, which four-wheeler you gonna drive? She's like, I drive the new one. Y'all look what we fighting. Look how dusty it is up here. This stuff's awful. Man, it's bad. Alright, y'all. These horse flies, man, these things are bad. Deer flies, whatever. I think they're hog flies.
Hog flies.
Look, we trying to go to the house. We done been bush hogging yesterday and today. I've been on a tractor.
It's 103 degrees.
103 degrees right now, and
We done had our showers.
yeah, we done had our showers cleaned up, ready to go get something to eat. Danielle says, you ain't gonna believe this. We just baited a hog trap, and these hogs, I mean, I'm telling y'all, 2 hours, and they're in the trap. So we waited 30 minutes, changed the delay. Still in there, 2 grown ones and a bunch of little ones. We dropped the gate. We're about to go drop the hammer on them now. So, yeah.
Yep.
You gotta catch them when you can catch them.
I've said it before. This is the hog sanctuary.
We put them tortillas on them.
Yeah.
Put them
Sour
them old mission
corn.
tortillas. Hey, they straight in there to them.
Yeah.
Works every time. That's gonna be the second batch we done caught on these tortillas. Put a little corn, had some soured soybeans in there.
Yeah.
They just couldn't handle it. Well, let's go check them out. I'm gonna hand her the phone cause yeah, these little ones might get through the wire. It might get a little western. So.
Had to get off before we look. Run this way. Right here. Right here. Hey, some mad ones.
I knew it was gonna get western. I ain't the best shot with this. I like my revolvers, you know. So Browning Buckmark, it's pretty good, but yeah. Didn't none of them go out the back, did they? Besides that one.
Just that one got out, but I really think you got it. There's Bradley going out there to see if he can find a hole. Usually make sausage and all of that kind of stuff with our hogs that we get. But it is hot. And y'all, these sows look very, very bad. They are not fat at all. They're definitely not something we're going to keep. But by law, you cannot trap hogs and let them go.
Gotta kill them.
Yeah. Or what some people are saying, dispatch. I mean, do y'all know what dispatch means? I mean, I'm thinking dispatch like you call dispatch like 911 dispatch. I mean, come on, they needed 911. But, I mean, go ahead and say it what it is. We are recording in case she decides to go, whoa. She didn't move. There they are.
Male, sow, male.
So-
4 sows,
4 sows and 3 males.
but 2 active sows.
Yeah.
These ones were gonna be having babies. All right, what you got there, girl?
6 hogs.
6 of them?
7.
7.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We had one took off, but he was a little slow after I shot at him a couple times.
Yep.
We had one little one get through the wire. Guys, if there's a lesson today, don't use cattle panel when you build your hog corrals. Try to find a combo panel. These ain't no little old bitty hogs. And yeah, what we did, we offset some extra pieces of cattle panel and put them in there so that the holes aren't too big. But a regular cattle panel this size, about a 15-20 pound hog, little pig will go through that. So
It came out this end.
yeah, we'll show y'all the one that went out come out like right in here somewhere. Yeah, in one of those. So even with our offsets, we have one every once in a while get away. That's when I needed my shotgun, when that little one took off through the woods, but all I had was my 22 pistol. We wasn't really trying to trap hogs. We're up here mowing, and y'all can see the bait right there. We throwed some of them tortillas in there and left, and it wasn't 2 hours these hogs showed up. That's the end results. Whole end game for them. Get them out of here so we can have some deer this year maybe. All right, we're gonna haul them out. Y'all check this out. Hey, we just can't stay out of these woods up here in Arkansas. Y'all see old Big Larry back there? We got Big Larry up here with me today. We had an emergency, had to come back up here. Y'all check this out. They just can't stay out of this trap. We got like 6 more. Look, one of them, he done got hung up over. He's in a bind. We're gonna help him out there in just a minute. Yeah, We was gonna come up here and set up a new trap we got. We got one of the pig brigs we're gonna be setting up. Get up this morning, these 6 in the trap eating. We just killed 7 out of it 2 days ago. So yeah, and look at here. They didn't even eat all the feed. There's still some feed on the ground, all up in there. So we're gonna get these 6 out of here. Unfortunately, it's bad time of the year for them. They don't look too good. They ain't got no fat on them. They ain't real good to eat. They pretty pitiful looking. So we're gonna get them out of here and set the gate again. Just keep catching them. They keep coming. We're gonna keep catching. Mr. Joel got him a hog boss gate. We're getting it set up.
I might have to get in it from what happened earlier.
We pulled up here to put this hog trap up, and he had poured out some corn about an hour ago, and there's about 15 hogs right here, and they didn't want to leave. They grunted at us about an hour till just now while we was putting all this together. Kind of crazy. All right, guys, my neighbor, Mr. Joel, called me and said he's got a hog problem he's had for a while, but he's done got fed up with them. He's got some land back in here behind our house, and these hogs done got thick back in here and done made it up onto our place. Danielle shot a sow in our backyard about 40 yards off of the back porch the other day. Not all the time are we setting up these hog traps like this new, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to show y'all a little bit about what goes into setting one of these up. It's expensive. You know, there's no getting around it. I think these gates are about $1,600, but if you're feeding deer and you're taking care of your property, yeah, we all know that feed bill is expensive too. So this is a long-term investment. Show you one of the most effective ways and fairly well reasonably priced way versus some of the others to trap these hogs and get rid of them best as you can. Now we went in here late yesterday evening and started setting this hog trap up. I'm fixing to jump on the bike and ride over to his place, but we went in there and set this hog trap up yesterday evening, and let me tell y'all, I wished I'd have had it on film, but I didn't. The hogs were in there, and best that we can count, there's at least 18 in this sounder. And I rode in there on the bike yesterday evening and got within 10 feet of these hogs, and they wouldn't leave. They were just sitting there eating the corn, and they grunted and snapped their teeth and gnarled at us. And we pulled this wire off, went setting this hog trap up, and I'm telling you, I have 15 years plus of doing this, trapping and killing hogs, and I ain't never seen a sounder this not so scared of, not this scared of humans as what these were. And this big boar in the bunch, man, was he making some awful noise. He was growling and grunting and snorting and running around out there within 50 yards of us for the first hour that we're pulling combo panels off the trailer, driving T-posts. He ain't letting up. Like, he knew he wasn't leaving. And I told Mr. Joel, I said, look, I said, these hogs probably gonna get out of here, and they probably won't be back for a week. I was wrong. 80-something pictures last night of these hogs in the trap that we're trying to get built. Like, that's how bad these hogs is. So we're gonna get over there today, finish setting this trap up, and try to catch these hogs. Y'all check this out. We're working on this hog trap. Told Mr. Joe we pulled up last night. Them hogs was right here before we even set all this up. And they come in last night and eat all this feed. And they're bedded down right there, like we're hearing them grunting and snorting. But I mean, we just pulled up and they're already grunting right there.
They destroyed that ground last night.
You got some crazy hogs up here. We'll have to watch her back, but hey, I'm ready. We finna catch these dudes. So let's pull it back up, tie the gate back off, and we'll secure this on both sides where it's at. Hold up, you ahead of me. It's hard work putting up a hog trap.
Yep. We got about 4 more T-posts.
All right, now part of trapping these hogs is good cameras. These spy points work pretty good. We're not sponsored by them or anything. We're gonna turn that into where it's kind of looking over the sides of the trap, because at night that wire kind of messes the pictures up. That way Mr. Joe can see what's down in that trap. And he's got another camera over here set up, and I'm gonna move it down this tree a little bit. I'm gonna move this one a little bit flatter with the ground. That way he's not missing any hogs. He can make sure nothing's outside this gate. All right, we got the hog trap up. All we got left to do is get the controller working and get it mounted on, but I'm gonna show y'all real quick a little bit about the hog trap, how we set them up. I ain't trying to sell anything, but this is the Hog Boss gate system right here. That's the latch. This is their new style latch. We gotta get the controller on. It's gonna bolt right here. As soon as we get it set up, we're gonna go back to the camp or my house and get it set up. But fairly easy setup, just takes a little back work. We got just regular tie wire. We didn't use a corral system. We got the combo panels. These combo panels are smaller down at the bottom. That's what you want if you can find them. They're hard to find, but that keeps them little bitty pigs from getting out. We got a extra T-post right here, so once they're caught and they go to hitting this door, they're not gonna knock it down or nothing like that. It's just for extra bracing. And on every one of these points, we got a little extra tie wire. We got 4 or 5 bits of tie wire here. You got to keep it clear back here where these slides don't hit nothing when they drop. Y'all can see we got it clear all the way down to the bottom, down there. He's got his corn, some rice bran in there. We cleared out all the trees and saplings so he can tell if all of them's in there or not, so he can get a good picture of the hogs. How we did this on these panels are 16 feet. And right here, this is 5 panels around. We got 5 panels, 16 feet long around on this trap. I don't know, it's probably 30, 40 foot diameter, but we got this doubled 2 squares right here is how we did it. And we tied 3 different tied the ends, but each end 3 times. This end here 3 times. So it's basically 6 pieces of tie wire, and we quadrupled that tie wire right there. So it'll be strong enough and hold up over time. And then each T-post, we got 1 tie wire at the bottom, 1 in the center, and 1 up here close to the top. And each one's done that way. You can see the 3 tie wires right there on that one. So every joint at 16 feet has a T-post, and then halfway in between right here, halfway in between the joints has a T-post. And that's how you set your hog trap corrals up. No matter what gate you use, that's the best way to set the corrals up.
All right, here we go.
All right, y'all check this out. We got, hang on a second. We got the Hog Boss controller set up. This is their new style. We got a battery head over there. It was in a black case, so I put that little bit of camo around it. I don't think them hogs pay it no attention anyways. But Mr. Joe was listening to, you gonna text it?
Whenever you're ready.
Let me get behind you where I can see just what you're doing there.
All right, you ready?
Yep. That's what we want. That's how it works right there. That's all it is to it.
Well, that was fast, wasn't it?
Hogs in trouble, ain't they?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna pick her back up. What's the best way to get it back? Just like we've been doing it, just ease back. That fresh paint sticking a little bit, but it'll get better. Yep. We got her camoed up.
Get that battery some shit.
All right, we got the hog trap ready. Done tested the gate. We're gonna come back when there's some pigs in there. I think I hear them squealing out there. I think they're out there right now. They probably want us to leave so they can get in here.
Yeah, we're liable to get attacked like we did last night trying to put it up.
What kind of signal? You still had a good signal back here?
Oh yeah, I'm running 3 bars out of 4.
Well, what send it that at 1 2 3 4 capital E and see what it. You can these gates you can text it and kind of see what your phone signals
So I go
like.
into the message.
Yeah, just text it right in there.
And then what is EE? Capital E?
Capital E, capital E. Should be a 23 value. So 23 is real good.
Yeah.
They as good as caught. They just don't know it yet. Let's get out of here. We'll be back when there's some hogs in it. Y'all check out this full moon. What's something? Y'all know what that means. That means it's time for a pig killing. Well, it's early in the morning, but about to be a hog killing. We're about to go get some hogs. I'm gonna take the bite. We trapped a bunch of hogs last night. I think we got over 20 in the trap. Rolling to the hog trap this morning, bright and early, up at 5 a.m. We got deer running all over the place. Rabbits running all over the place. There's all kind of critters out this morning.
The other day, and I heard a thing. I thought it was a bear. Crazy to hear that door. I'm like,
They was making some bad racket.
Don't worry, we were down there messing in Arkansas. We were messing with one of our traps, and one of them started cutting up like that. Right there on us, popped out. He jumps on the four-wheeler and leaves me to stand there like.
Brad didn't have his gun Friday. And that thing started growling, man. I was like, bro, I don't like this at all. I couldn't hardly tie the wire.
He done got shook up. They'll make you get shook up. I've had them shake me up before. I tell you what's eerie feeling when you're down there bow hunting and they do you like that. And all you got's your bow.
Out there.
Your daddy's like, is it? Will they jump? Will they? He said, will they jump that wire? They might.
Boy, that big board, the big board that's in there, that's the one that's been running on the looter. That's not that big black one. They definitely distinct. There's another big black board around, but that big blockhead one.
Did anything come by the gate after we dropped it?
Nope.
I ain't sure you didn't get him. The one that
Maybe
was.
he's in there, and there's so many I can't tell.
Well, the best thing for us to do is let me like take out the big ones.
Yeah, you
and
just
then
take lead. We'll stay back. You just call us.
Well, we're gonna stop the truck probably at the intersection, and then kind of walk in. Don't ride no. We can ride these bikes. It won't hurt. No. Where's my hat? Oh, you got mine? Cause I don't.
You think Noah.
Let's roll, brother.
Let's go kill them. Whack them out. Hey,
Going up there?
hey, come over here. I just heard one.
He says it's up there.
I thought I heard it.
Y'all stay over here against the edge. So if I have to swing, I can shoot.
Just an FYI, our people, we got a hog that's right here in the woods. Bradley had safety first. He was worried about that hog that's out here. We got Joel up there. He's on the lookout. We got a... That's right. That's a pile of bacon right there. Yep. Center console.
All right, y'all can check that out.
Think about that, bud.
We did come in here on the bike and help Mr. Joel set this hog trap up. Actually, the last 2 days, and we already caught them. Anybody count them? What was that, 20, 22?
22.
22 hogs, truckload. Alright, so y'all about to see us do some hoop net fishing for pigs. Y'all see this right here? That's gonna be my pig hoop net. We're gonna make our set here in a day or two, and we're gonna catch these dudes. First time I ever used nets to catch wild hogs with. Alright, we're in here setting up this new hog trap we got. We got a pig Brig, and we ain't never set it up before. We drove some T-posts and set it up for the conditioning phase. Our T-post was too short. We didn't realize we needed 6.5 or 7 foot T-posts. But we need 5 foot sticking out of the ground. I'm about 5'8", so yeah, about my nose height. So we're gonna show y'all a little bit about how to set this up. We got our hooks here. This is our tie downs that'll go to the stakes we drive in, and you want to put these clamps between your first tab and your second tab on the top of the T-post right there, and you want this hook in there like that. I've seen some people turn this around this way. I've seen some people turn around the other way. My idea is turn this away. Maybe the net won't hang on it and cut the net as bad. So I'm gonna turn it this way. Seen one guy do it like this, and it was like a pretty good way to do it to me. So you got these hog rings, y'all can see right here, and just some cutouts in this netting. I drove this in where it's angled out just a little bit, so I'm gonna push in, and it's gonna have tension on that T-post. Come over it, and come slip down on me, but I'm gonna slide it back up. I don't have anybody out here today helping me with this, so yeah. All my buddies abandoned me. Everybody's working. It's Friday. I worked off nights this morning. Our hogs update on that is we got good conditioning going on. They're all in it. We've got a little bit of feed left around the outer edges. Probably gonna set this thing tomorrow if they come in this evening and tonight and hit it pretty good. So I'm trying to hurry up, get this done, and get out of here. But that's how you set up your straps. All right, y'all can see behind us, we got our pig Brig set up and ready to go. I finally got everything staked off. Y'all see I am soaked. So trapping hogs really ain't for the weak. So, but yeah, it's hot out here. But I'm fixing to scoot that corn in just a little bit, kick some of that in. We have a little too much to the outside. It's not gonna be set tonight, but I'm gonna lower it just a little bit and kind of continue the conditioning phase. But all we have to do is come back in, drive 5 stakes in the center tomorrow or the next day whenever we get ready to set it, and hopefully we catch some pigs. Show y'all a little bit about it. We got wolf fang stakes right here drove in the ground. The pig Brig comes with these straps right here. They're adjustable. There's a lot of videos online about how to set these up, so I'm not going to go over too much of that. We may do a complete setup the next time we set it up to catch some. Right now we're just trying to see how well it works for ourselves and catch a few pigs. But this is a proven system. by a lot of people. A lot of people swearing by it. You don't have to have no cell phone to drop the gate. There ain't no gate. Pigs will go under it. They'll root under it. It's not set. Y'all can see that. But we'll show you probably tomorrow or the next day when we come in and set it, how we set it. And we'll finish that. But I'm gonna set my phone right here where y'all can see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna lower those sides just a little bit. Just take just a little bit off of them. Let it go down just a little bit so they're kind of rubbing it with their back a little bit. All right, you can see right there I lowered it just a little bit. Some people will just go ahead and drop it on down. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit, let their back rub it a little bit so they get a little bit used to going in and out, and then maybe tomorrow or whatever we'll drop it on down. All right, I'm hot. I'm gonna go to camp, take a shower, and get out of here for now. And we'll see if they come in this evening maybe. What about it, Josh? You gonna turn the volume up a little bit?
Let's go and get it done.
That's the best you got. Noah, help me out a little bit.
We got this new hog trap back here. We got about 7 hogs in there. We're gonna go check it out. See how it goes. Let Josh.
Hopefully my ground anchors hold.
We'll give Josh a knife. Let him jump in there with the rest.
We got 7 hogs last night in this new pig brig. We're about to go check it out. Real stinky. Thank you so much. Try to show y'all real quick. We didn't show setting this trap up how to get the those stakes. There's 5 stakes in there, directions come in these nets, and y'all can see how it's staked down. And Josh is fixing to undo one over there so we can get in and get these hogs out of here. But y'all can see the whole principle. They can root under here. This net will pick up right here, and they can go under, but they can't get back out because by the time they hit the net, they're standing on the netting. And no doubt it worked. We're gonna pick this net up, but I just wanted everybody to see how we set the net up. It worked, no doubt. All of these are still tight. All these straps are still tight. There's some big hogs in there. One real big boar. Everything held up. You don't see nothing loose, do you, Josh? I think we all good. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna get these hogs out of here, but we're gonna pick this net up and put it back in the conditioning phase. Leave us feed in here a few days, see if any more show up. We don't know if there was any more or not. I gotta work tomorrow. So we had been seeing 7 in pictures. We caught 7. So it's quite possible we caught all of them. At the very least, we put a pretty good lick on them. Is that case in there still?
Y'all unload or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, look at these baby girls, boy.
They are small.
Oh, you're so strong. Grab your rope, Jackie.
All right, we got it back up in the conditioning stage again. Y'all see it's still a lot of feed left in there. We'll see what happens next few days, see if any more shows up. All right, y'all can see there's one of the pigs right there. We got a little sow we're gonna skin out, and yeah, gonna save her. Maybe do some jambalaya or some pulled pork, something like that. She was pretty healthy looking. Been eating our corn, been eating Danielle's corn and rice bran for a few weeks. So yeah, we're gonna make good of this one. Look at that hair. I wasn't gonna let that heifer get me.
But it's not just any trap. What trap is it?
Pig or egg or whatever.
Pig. Brig. This is Josh's area he hunts. And guess what he's got? Hogs. Welcome to my world. Hey, Bradley.
All right, I said we would come back and do a better video on installing a pig brig. We got some more pigs. We caught 7 in it. Took us 4 days. So this is how you set it up. This comes with it. This is the also is a anchor driver, but you use this for your center to center up the trap. You got this D-ring right here, and you pick out your clean spot, drive this. It's gonna be the center of your trap. We're gonna actually use that tree for one of our T-posts to keep us from driving one. And then we come and drove this one. The strap is designed, it's got this hook on this end. So you attach this to your last T-post that you drove, and then come over and use your D-ring. Pull your D-ring tight. Oh, you're good right there, yeah. And that's how you pull it tight this way and tight that way, and that's how you measure to drive your next T-post.
It's pretty spiffy.
Go all the way around. It's gonna be 10 T-posts. Another thing, You don't want to drive your T-post over 5 foot. You want 5 foot sticking out of the ground. And 5 foot sticking out of the ground, we'll show you more about that in a few minutes. But on all your T-posts, we're using, these are 6.5 foot T-posts. If you can find 7 would be okay. But 6 is gonna be a little short because you won't get much in the ground. So probably 6.5, unless it's real muddy, you want taller T-posts.
So go stand up to that and see if it comes up to your nose.
Pretty much. He's got 5 foot, good. These hogs probably out there listening to us right now.
It didn't take that long to catch them in the one at my ground blind.
No.
They went out there, set up,
Plenty in the ground, ain't it, Michael?
and they went in there that night. And we got the whole crew out here. Josh, Noah, Bradley, Michael. We're missing some football because we're out here trying to hit some holes. We'll get back to them in a minute. They're still putting up T-posts. So, we have our corral over there, right over here. And supposedly it's to keep the hogs out. Well, guess what? There's some little ones, and they're going right in that joker. I don't know if I can zoom in good enough. There we go. Y'all see? We got feed inside of it. Them hogs went inside that. So, this is the only spot that they've gone in. They're a different breed in Arkansas. We'll go back over here to where they're at. So we decided to put up the net right over here.
That's fine. That one needs to go down about 2 feet on that.
Bradley's the one that's telling them if it's at 5.
Come up there and snip them if they smell right.
That's right. There they go. They hook it up. And it's going to go right there. Look at there. How easy. Especially if you got a little crew to help. Let me show you what our best son-in-law in the world has. Y'all want to pull a post up? Get you one of these little contraptions. Y'all see that? Nope. Look at that. You just put that on your post and it pulls it right up.
Close enough. Watch out, Josh.
That's no whales.
We're driving our anchors. You can see Noah's got the strap. You got a 4 foot mark.
They measured it.
That black mark is a 4 foot mark. So your stakes are gonna go, your bracing stakes are gonna go 4 foot. Hang on, Noah, this ain't gonna work. Hey, hold up. I can pull up now with my hand.
Up. Pause for a minute, people. We found an error. Yep. We had to get a bigger. Look at this. We're gonna have to call in the tall people.
Back the 4-wheeler up there too.
I didn't see Michael or Josh take breaks as many as you taken. He knows I'm messing with him. So we went from the tree to the black line. Bradley's on. Got several black lines. You put it to a sharp angle. Drive it in there. How far are you driving it in?
Almost all the way.
T-post, the anchors, and now you're gonna do your net. Fun times. I hope y'all are all getting this. pretty quick process.
All right, we're setting up our net now. These are drove. You gotta have 5 foot sticking out of the ground. You want to put your clamp. I think the best way is this way. I've seen them turn them both ways. I think it keep this sharp edge of this metal away from the net, and that's why I'm turning them this way. We got stuff getting rained in on us over here. Now that's our straps that come with the net. So the way it'll go is you want to put that in there like that right there.
Dang, there was a huge fly on your hand.
And right here on the netting,
It's still on your hand. Ooh,
everywhere where there's a hog ring,
hold on.
you got a hog ring on there. You can see the netting's cut out too. That's what goes over the T-post. And we'll run that over there. And what I've been doing is leaving these a little bit loose until I get all this in. We'll run that over that like that right there. Curl that around, kind of push it up a little bit on the T-post and tighten it all down right there. That's how you set up the top of the net. Right there.
And it helps to have a crew.
It helps to have a crew. Getting them trained up.
Mm-hmm.
Tighten that pretty snug.
Now what are we doing?
Going on around to the next one. And this one's not going to be a T-post. This one's going to be rope. So we'll get this other T-post first. Got another clamp and strap? Got a clamp over?
Right here.
There's nothing to this. What you do? I'm like curious.
Go ahead and
do
get that
one.
one.
It ain't. I get that next one.
Does help to have people.
Oh yeah. It should be tight, ain't it?
Well, remember we kicked the T-post out. So yeah, the T-post will actually pull back in a little bit. Just push in on it with your chest and then it should.
Oh, I get it. I was just saying.
I know
I'm
you're
stronger than most people.
you're a mechanic.
I'm an older now, so I'm a little weaker.
Ain't
I
been
didn't put my
practiced
clamp
up.
on, y'all. You
Come on
better
with it,
do
Josh. Push it to me.
Dragging it.
All right, Josh. You can turn this.
Come here, Josh.
Josh, a trap.
Told y'all, it takes a crew.
It helps to have a crew.
Everybody work together. Get the job done.
Got you a crew, you can put one of these up in about an hour.
And then you go back to camp, fry up some deer steak,
That's exactly what we're gonna do.
gravy, rice.
So the T-post was supposed to come like right in here. So we're just gonna tie a loop.
A loop-de-loop.
A loop-de-loop. Like that.
Who can tie all these loop-de-loops? Riley.
See? About it in a nutshell, ain't it? Turn loose of it, Josh. See, we're gonna strap this back anyway. So I think we're good.
Now you can set up a whole pen by yourself, huh?
I don't know how to do it by myself. I only know how to do it with help.
That's right.
All
With
right,
the crew.
Josh.
Now to the next step. So what does that black strap do?
That
Yep.
Just holds the net in position,
holds it in position.
kind of back.
Kind
job.
of back.
Good job, Mike.
I ain't getting deer steaks. Part of stretching it out.
We're not really fastening it down because you know as well as I know it's not where he wants it.
Oh yeah. We may move the whole trap.
Yeah.
We
Hello.
talking about you.
I know you are.
They put it out there in that thicket.
Got 2 pigs right there.
All right. So the orange strap has a 5-foot mark on it also. You got 5 of these rods that are gonna go in for when we set the trap. You got these right here.
You gotta bring it on up.
You got these little chain links here.
Does it come with those chain links?
Yes, this comes already like that right there. So when we come back to set it, these will go around those stakes. We're just driving the stakes now, so we ain't got to drive them when we come back to set it.
And your lines on your orange rope, did you put them on there, or they already come with the lines on there?
See the red thread right there? The black thread is 4 foot. The red thread is 5 foot.
And that's already on there?
Yeah, it's already on there.
So pretty much whenever you order something like this, it comes with everything you need, except for your T-post and your trees and your holes. Teamwork.
We may have to redo this.
Here comes Josh to help
We ain't
push.
gonna redo it. We'll put a rope on it or something.
Josh says, everybody push.
Come on. I don't think it hurt right there. Do you?
Tight. You hit that, they're gonna shoot out of it.
Well,
You recording?
I am recording.
all right, we're setting it up for the conditioning phase right now. We'll pick it up off the ground all the way around, start feeding in here, sprinkle some feed to where they've been hitting us at, and maybe move the camera over here, see how many days it takes them to get used to it.
Be here tonight.
Probably. I would expect so.
Fresh, yummy, delicious corn in here.
Yummy-licious.
Right. Should be good either.
We're gonna put them some of them tortillas in here.
How long do you leave it at this phase?
Till they, 2 or 3 days till they get comfortable eating in there. But realistically, we'll probably end up lowering it maybe Friday. If they come in the next day or 2 and they eat all week in it, we'll probably set it Friday. Come back and set it. Well, we won't have to bring a hammer and nut because our stakes are already driven. All we have to do is just bring a wrench to undo those ring bolts and put on our stakes. We're gonna catch them.
Smart man once said, it's a no-brainer.
Corn them up, Josh.
Noah's advice for the day.
You go get your camera. I'll do the camera.
That didn't work out as planned, did it?
I'm working on it. Here, Josh, use this to make a bit of a trail over there to the other spot. Hey, from all the way. Give them a little bit. There you go. Bring them on over here.
What they're grabbing. Grab them by the ears.
Bait them up.
Hog time.
What'd that take, an hour to set up?
Look, they're gonna get lost right there.
That's what I said. We can go all the way with it.
You got a whole nother bag of corn behind you.
Get out your fancy feed right there.
Michael's getting them. Look, he's trailing them on. A coon's gonna eat that much.
There that goes.
Y'all can see in our other video, the trap come with 12 of these, and that center stake is actually a anchor driver for these Wolfame stakes. So we didn't use a bunch of these before. Had a few left over, but we didn't use them today either. I'm gonna order some more of those. What we're gonna do is we're gonna leave our T-post here and set up. We're gonna catch hopefully these hogs And then we'll just move some more T-posts and new wolfang stakes. If we have hogs on another location, all we'll have to do is come grab the net and move locations with it. And that's how we gonna roll with it. See what Michael did right here. He put a tie strap on all of these. Of course, I don't know what that one's gonna hold, but he knew I was gonna have to come back behind him and tighten these up, I'm sure.
We already had that discussion before.
That one wasn't at all. Like, it was just.
I didn't do that.
That would have been you.
I didn't do it.
It's been Josh. He did it while he was inside the pen.
But we put these tie straps to keep, in case hogs hit that and throw some slack in it, it won't jump off our T-post, but I don't think it would anyways. We just don't want to catch some and then lose them. I think we're ready to go. Until you come back up a little bit and get us throwing.
Oh, I like all my trees.
Don't get them in the, laying up on top of the net. They'll be gnawed through the net. Coon attractant right there.
That one didn't go far, did
Got
it?
these tortillas, these like the ultimate hog attractants. They draw in coons pretty good too.
They draw in coon, hogs, deer, fox, bears.
I throw a couple.
Josh is over there setting up the camera.
We're gonna take bets on how long we think it'll be before they show up tonight. I like these because when you throw them, they just come apart, Michael. Look here, watch this. I like doing these.
What kind is that?
I
Corn?
like corn tortillas.
We should go get Mexican.
We ate Mexican last night, woman.
You got it twice yesterday.
Had it twice yesterday. Good job,
You know where we
Noah.
can get them?
Did you just hear what he said?
Talking to me like Joe Biden. Joe Biden.
Them round.
Good job.
You answered all the questions.
What?
If Bradley missed anything, y'all let us know.
We did not use the wolfang stakes. We used T-posts.
Yeah.
Down here on our anchors. We had some we had cut off already for another project, and we just used the cut off ends of those. Alright, we got a hog tracking team. Danielle, she ready to go to work. Our work shirt. Let's see if we can find this big old boar. Probably ain't gonna find no blood. Just kind of know which way you run. The joker was standing right in here when I shot him. He was standing right in here and he took off back down in here.
Here we go. Yep. I'll go through all the trees. Hey, this is where my deer passed away that I killed. Yep. That's a nasty hole. Him out of the way. Heck yeah. Look at them chompers, y'all. Yeah.
Watch those. Yeah. Yep. These jokers come in and wear our feed out. Hurt our feed bill pretty bad. We had to take them out. That's another one down.
Bradley almost gave up on this last night.
Yeah, I was about ready to go. He's a little stiff.
Wouldn't you be a little stiff if you laid out here in this cold weather? Guess where we're going? We're gonna go get some hogs. Noah's leading the pack up there. We're headed up to wire school. We put out that net last weekend. Bradley came up here Thursday and dropped the net all the way down and put corn inside. And this morning, guess what? Our hogs went in.
Yeah, we set it Thursday evening, and they didn't even show back up until this morning after daylight. Well, it worked like a charm. When they showed up, they went straight in there, no problem. They was in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Looks like this trap's gonna work pretty good.
Yeah, on our Tacticam, we got a picture of the hogs, 2 hogs, walking right in front of the camera, and the next picture, they're all in there. They are a nuisance. Here we are in wire school. Wire school's back that way. Noah's waiting up there on us. He went on ahead. Noah said he wants some sausage. Here comes our other crew. What's the plan? Do we ever have plans?
Take them out. Plan is wild feral hog eradication. That's the plan.
Noah wants sausage.
I need some sausage.
Michael wants some bacon.
Hey,
I have 4 packs.
get mine out of the grocery store.
Oh, these are little compared to that big boar that was in the bottom that we went and got. Oh, crap. Y'all see how they hitting that thing?
Hold up, let them.
Oh, I don't think they're going to calm down.
They ain't that little. Pretty good size ones in there. You gotta go over the top of it, or yeah. Going up there, girl. Get slow.
Hey, piggy piggies. Oh, dang, y'all stink. Y'all see how the net's down and they're trying to get out. And guess what? There's a net in the way. Hey, barbecue and pork chop.
It's like a pig trampoline.
Look at there. I don't know what I got. Yeah. See y'all.
4 big ones. 5 big ones.
How many we got?
That's a sow right there that was jumping the pen over there. That spotted one.
Oh.
I think it's 10 of them in there.
What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna extend this thing out. It's a telescope.
I know that.
I'm gonna get a close-up of them. Oh yeah? Really? Come on. Look at that hair. I wasn't gonna let that heifer get me. Where y'all think I was going?
Might want to get my kneecap. Perfect shot right there.
So this is what you have to do. You have to crawl underneath.
Well, you could pull this ripcord out, but I don't like to put it back in there, so I just go underneath it.
This right here.
Yeah. You can unzip it, but then you got to weave it back in it.
Mm.
Y'all get some gloves?
Yeah. Look at there. Look at there.
Thumbs up. Alright guys, hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Trying to show y'all a little bit about setting these hog traps up. We learning as we go on it too. I just know we up for a uphill battle. Wanted to show a little more in depth on how we set up this new pig brig that we got, the net trap. And hopefully we did that in today's video. This thing definitely catches. We are not sponsored by anybody as far as hog traps go. So don't care what you buy either way, but what I can tell you is from our experience what works and what don't work. Cell gates work and this pig brig works exceptionally well so far. We're working on our third sounder with this hog trap.
Yep.
Maybe we get them this weekend. And if you got any questions about the setup or something I missed on these traps or any of our videos, just put it in the comment section. We answer every question. Me or Danielle one. She answers a lot of them.
I keep it short and sweet.
If it's short and sweet, she answered it. If it's a little more lengthy explanation, I probably answered it. So that's how you tell the difference. So, y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. Like and share the videos. Hit the thumbs up button. The least you can do is hit the thumbs up button. That's going to be it for this one. God's Country Hunting and Fishing. Keeping it real.
Really real.
Really real.
Really real.